afternoon. I'm Kirby Moss. Family violence, experts from all over the world are meeting in San Diego today to discuss what they are calling an international epidemic.
An epidemic that has brought together more than 2,000 mental health professionals, advocates, and survivors from 21 countries and 48 states to this 5th international conference hosted by the Family Violence and Sexual Assault Institute.
San Diego is unfortunately like the rest of the country. We have significant issues in domestic violence. We've had homicides already. I think we've had over a dozen homicides this year.
We sat down and said, would people come to hear issues on children exposed? And we expected maybe 150 people. 300 showed up.
If you follow the media, you would think nobody was beaten until the 60s and nobody was molested until the 80s.
Here I was, an international speaker, still being scared in the street 15 years later.
We want to hold the mirror up. We want to give kids back to themselves and say, here's who you are.
From all of those kids that would talk about their lives of quiet desperation, that it just not only makes your heart hurt, but makes you want to do something.
That there's a powerful force unleashed when young people resolve to inspire, to make a change.
And share with each other what's working and what we can do back home, but that we will also come together to speak in a unified voice.
That our commonalities unite us in the sense that we need to combine our energies to end violence and to ensure that all of our families and all of our communities are safe and violence-free.
For all the years that I had been given the message that I was unworthy and deserving of being heard, I was now being given a different message by people who cared. My coaches, my teachers, my friends, and those families that took me in. And that message was that I was a good human being, worthy of being loved and of loving in return.
Whoever is there that's part of your family or part of your iwi would get up and support you so you don't stand alone.
I don't have a mental illness. I can't have a mental illness, I'm telling myself. I'm talking to myself and somebody talking back.
Years ago, in this very room, we were about to begin our session when 9/11 hit.
At least from what I can see from where I'm standing, I don't see physical scars. I don't see physical wounds. At least I don't see it. But it doesn't mean that necessarily there aren't wounds, there aren't scars that exist. They're internal.
Because music, right? It's such a powerful tool of creative expression because it can take you right back to a moment of when something happened, right? It connects our hearts across space so that we feel the trauma that other people experience, or we relive the trauma that we experience as if it were just happening yesterday.
Trafficking in persons is the modern manifestation of slavery.
Those people who would take me in usually ask for some favor in return. Watch my kids, clean my house, have sex with me.
Only when we make oppression visible is it easier for us to fight it.
But the thing that he said is, he said, some see things that are and ask why. I see things that never were and ask why not.
In the context where I come from, we acknowledge people that have helped to make it possible for us to be where we are.
I found it cathartic and cleansing to rewrite the script of my life
somehow making amends, or reckoning, if you will.
As I was waiting for the elevator, the little boy came over, this is a true story, and he said to me with awe on his face, "Are you really the oldest living Miss America?"
And is in the back of the room, is open all day today until 6 with hundreds and hundreds of books that you will buy.
I promise to do what I can to not let it happen again, to care for all women and men.
I'm talking to you, all my sisters who walk this road beside me.
All fear will be gone when we reach the shores of Avalon.
Everybody's gotta learn sometime. Everybody's gotta learn sometime. I believe in you. I believe in us. I believe in faith. And I believe in trust.
She belongs to us. She belongs to all. She's our injured sister. The broken doll.
There's a reason I hide my heart, you know. I don't want to tell, really. No one is asking me about it. And so I just hide it. But you gotta know, there is a reason.
Let me be your lighthouse, and I'll help you find a way out of here.
Oh, I believe I can fly,
But we're not alone. No. We are the children of the world. We are the children of the world. We are the children of the world. I won't give up today.
I want to say, we see you. You are not invisible to us. Your safety is important to us. And we have a national plan to end all interpersonal violence in 3 generations.
I wanted to be sitting down with people of different religion and race and gender and experience, because I thought if we brought those together in almost an interdisciplinary model, if you will, we had a better chance of reaching thoughtful decisions.
That most of these crimes happen in silence. They happen in plain view, but no one really pays attention to them. Will you in this room, you pay attention to them?
I wake up every day with the honor and the opportunity to really think about how we serve better our most vulnerable populations in this country.
And if we can do that, if we can do that every day in our lives, just to one person, we are going to turn the tide, and we are going to make a difference, and we are going to stop abuse.
Become our community organizers. Organize your communities to stop abuse, because when you do, we will stop abuse in 25 years. That I promise you.
The more that every single one of us have unified voices, guess what? We're breaking down those walls, ladies and gentlemen, and most importantly, we're going to allow people to understand that you are not alone, and there's a community, and we will all ultimately help save each other's lives.
I think all of us want to live in a peaceful, compassionate world. It is possible.